What the hell is going on, people? This is Periodik, and you see the title of the video. We are jumping back into Tokyo Ghoul Chapter 2 and 3. I know that rhymed, and I smacked the microphone. I apologize. Now, I didn't notice freaking page 1, Chapter 1 of Tokyo Ghoul, Hinami with Ayato. How did I not pay attention to that? That they're like, she's hanging out with him. Like, what happened there? What did I miss at the end of Tokyo Ghoul? I can't remember them being in the situation where she was captured. Maybe I did. Please let me know in the comments below which chapter that was in, because obviously with the one-eyed owl, the non-killing owl, and the restaurant getting kind of decimated by both the CCG and by the actual one-eyed owl, everybody was kind of left to their own devices. But damn, I can't remember that. Anyway, that could be just my age creeping up on me. We're jumping into chapter 2. In chapter 1, we kind of saw the newness that was in this manga, which is about the Quinx. Sasaki, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, is under Akiramado, and he leads a squad of like hybrids. Essentially, they're one-eyed ghouls, but I don't know, they haven't specified if they're actually like the main character from Tokyo Ghoul season 1 or if they're their own hybrid. I'm not 100% sure, but he's got 4 of them. He's leading them, and he's kind of a crappy leader, but he can fight. So let's jump into this chapter. And there's 2, huh? It's full of achievement. This one is called the Neglected Helm and Fearful Serpent. All right, so the Ghoul Inspector Hasae Sasaki, a mentor's troubles never ends. I'm sleepy, but I have to read these materials for tomorrow's meeting. First thing in the morning, I have to go see Dr. Shiba. I also have to think about everyone's coaching plan. I don't have enough bookshelves. This guy's a reader. So it's a little cover art. The knowledge that lurks inside books, and the one who's leeching that is the Neglected Helm and Fearful Serpent. Yo, is this what's his face? Chapter 2 of the new serialization. Season 2 of the anime starts broadcasting in January 2015. Okay, that's fine. Squad leader Yuri has 902. Yonebayashi has 850, Shirazu has 920, and Mitsuki has 655. Looks like Uri and Shirazu have the highest RC factor when using their abilities. Okay, so the strongest is Shirazu, apparently. Red Child Cell. Is that what they called it in the first one? The cells that comprise a large part of a ghoul's body. It is related to the composition of the Kagune. The origin of the name stems from how the individual cells resembled curled-up fetuses. They are also present in humans in minuscule amounts, with a standard value of around 200 to 500. I mean, that's really not much more than Mitsuki, but okay. It looks like they're using the Kagune beyond my control. Maybe I should have made them hold back after all. Everything about Quinx is still in the research stage. Please tell them not to play around too much. On the contrary, Mitsuki's value isn't really different from that of a normal human. That's what I was saying. He's unsuitable for the primary goal of the Quinx plan, which involves the utilizing the special characteristics of ghouls. We can be certain that at the present stage, I don't really see him improving his strength or his agility and wits. Usually, his Kakugan activates without him being able to control it. It seems to be an after effect of the surgery. Whoa, so they do kind of getting a terraformers feel here, where they're actually doing surgery to make themselves like this. Well, it's better than if his factor rose beyond his control. When your RC cells rise too much, you'll resemble a ghoul. You may become unable to eat normal food and... Pardon me, I didn't mean any offense. No, I'll be leaving as the inspector meeting is about to start. Oh, also, rank 3 Inspector Sakio Yanabashi is getting... seems to be gaining weight. Please tell her to be careful. What a weird thing to say. I'll tell her. I wonder. His RC factor blood content is 2,753. I wonder how it feels. What? So this seems to be the scouter that Tokyo Ghoul is using. A lot of animes will use a number-based system to show how strong you are. I believe Magi used it, Dragon Ball Z, Seven Deadly Sins, a ton of them have like a scouter-based system. One Piece kind of does with the bounty system, but this is already labeling Sasaki as a strong dude, because he ended up killing the fake dude from the first one, the fake torso, with just one shot. He didn't even use any of his abilities. So, alright, cool. Appears the ghoul that Mado Squad's rank 3 investigator Uri confronted wasn't Torso. He's just listening to music. He doesn't care. He's currently assigned an A rating, but his true rating is still unknown. It might have been for the best that we didn't confront him yet. At any rate, we're the ones in charge of Torso, so we kindly ask you to pursue a separate investigation, Mado Squad. Investigator meeting. So it's the Shimoguchi Squad, the Hirako Squad, and the Mado Squad. By the way, it seems the other day that the Quinx investigated a tip-off that there was a ghoul running around. The growls they heard, they just turned out to be from Nora's dog. Are the Quinx dog hunters now? How charming. A dog. Well, that was quite the disappointment, but thank goodness it wasn't a ghoul. Don't be so carefree, Rank 1 Investigator Sasaki. You appear to be naive. Why was such a ghoul not executed on the spot? He possessed no information, and at best he holds a rating of B+. Public safety is top priority. That's in the 13 clauses of the ghoul counterplan law as well. You must deal with them swiftly. Clause 2, however, states, it is forbidden to harm a ghoul more than needed. Aren't you interpreting that differently? Clause 2 is not a clause that states you cannot kill ghouls. It refers to the lowest amount of suffering. That is to say, ghoul investigators are expected to kill them instantly. Do you sympathize with them? I think that's not out of the question for you, Investigator Sasaki, considering you are ghouls after all. Investigator Shimoguchi. It is my job to educate my underlings. I'll listen to what the rest of you have to say. And what if that education is insufficient, Investigator Mado? The other day they told us to hand over investigative data. Wow, I'm surprised with how covetous you are with that investigation. I just couldn't stand watching you guys progress at the pace of turtles. Sasaki was only reaching out to a friend in need. What did you say? If it were Sasaki and me, we'd have that case solved in 10 days. Unfortunately, we had to deal with the Ayagori tree and ran out of time. And 10 days? Even Sasaki and the QS, okay, so they call him QS, could identify Torso's face within a single month. That's the last straw. Investigator Mado and Investigator Shimoguchi. Let's stop right there. Take Hirako, first-class investigator. Hey, if I remember correctly, Hirako was Arima's right-hand man. Please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But I know there was one dude that was Arima's boy who would team up with him all the time. And he himself didn't consider himself like top, but he's got to be good if Arima was, relying on him. As for Torso's investigation, we'll have the Shimoguchi and Mado squads perform a joint investigation. Please share the investigative data. Understood. We, the Hirako squad, will continue pursuing the S-rating ghoul Serpent. And that will conclude today's meeting. So the Hirako squad, the indicator that the rating might increase from the given event. Oh, S/. So it may be even stronger than S class. Because obviously you have S and then you have SS. And I think there's a SSS, isn't there? Investigator Mado. Identify Torso's face in a single month, was it? I'm looking forward to that. Yes, and if we identify it, and if we do identify it, I look forward to a pleasant partnership from then on. Understood. I'm sorry, Akira. You had to cover for me. Sasaki. Boom! Punched the living daylights out of his stomach. It's not that I hate your amicable personality, but don't act so sweetly during fights. Even I was embarrassed with that statement of Clause 2 just now. You tend to be prejudiced more than the Quinx themselves. Don't defend ghouls. If you don't want to take another Mado punch again, that is. That kindness will be the end of you. Mado punch? We got the authorization from Investigator Hirako. Identify Torso's face within a month. Let's make Shimoguchi's lips tremble with shame. A case where Investigator Shimoguchi couldn't find a lead for 3 months. I don't even have enough control over the QS. Sasaki! That was hell for you. Investigator Ito. Yes, I'm Ito, rather. Kuramoto Ito. Just Kuramoto is fine. Is Heisei alright? No problem, Kiramoto. They both sound like a surname, don't you think? Yeah. But Akira sure can say the unreasonable. Identifying Torso in a month? She's always like that. She probably inherited the unreasonable demands from Arima. Hirako's team is investigating Serpent, right? Would it be better if I don't ask what kind of ghoul he is? No, it's alright. I actually think we should share the information from the very start. Shimogochi doesn't like it, though. Serpent, looks crazy. Right now he's been given an S rating, but they can't quite catch him, so it might go up. Anyway, he's a pretty skilled one, so it seems to be coming almost from the ground. Originally, a team led by an associate special class investigator was in charge of him, but they were beaten at their own game and the case got passed on to us. And interestingly, okay, he appears to be hunting ghouls. Ghouls? Is he a Fallout? Dunno. Well, his rating is high enough. Good material to push toward my promotion. I'm aiming to become a first-class investigator. I won't lose to you and Akira. Well, see you later, Heisei. Hoagie in suits today. Shut up, Kuramoto. Doesn't really fit you, Hachigawa. Kuramoto. So Serpent and Torso. So you're the bastard called Serpent. What? Is that what I'm being called? Why are you out for us? That's a Gori tree. I don't really have to explain that to some little shit that it's about to die. I've got one question. Do you know the ghoul Torso? I don't. Okay. Then say farewell. Okay. I'm back. Welcome home. Huh? You're alone? What about Uri and the rest? So they all live together. They haven't come back yet. The ghoul the other day wasn't Torso, so they flipped and stormed off. Even their Quinx is in for repairs. Are they planning to use their Kagines again? What about Psycho? She was using some app until just now. A game to grow lion dance. Is that even... Mitsuki, did you eat dinner yet? Need me to whip something up? But aren't you tired after just finishing working? It's fine, I want to make something. Then let me help. Doing stuff for other people while doing stuff for myself is hard. Mitsuki, you need to bulk up, so it'll be meat. I don't like meat with blood dripping from it. Don't complain to your superior. Psycho, dinner's ready. Okay. Bon appetit. Let's dig in. I'm sorry. It's tasty. That's a relief. So they can still eat normal food. Squad leader. You're too reserved. Work in a team, man. Even Sasan said so. I have no intentions of work under Sasaki. I'm going to get promoted and go to the S3 squad. The hell's that? The S3 squad? Ululi cookies? Idiots like you don't need to know. Anyhow, Shirazu. Don't hold me back. Huh? You're not the boss of me here, you know. You want to fight me here? I am the boss here as the squad leader, you incompetent bastard. I wouldn't really mind, but rank 3 investigators who rampage with their Kagune will inevitably be exterminated. I'll roast your Kakuho and munch on it, you pig. Yo, they are nuts. Investigator Uri, right? I'm Chie Hori. You guys are after the ghoul Torso, right? Need some information? Who is this little girl? What's up, kid? Where did you hear my name? Answer me, kid. I'm 24. You guys got guts for trying to lie to an investigator, kiddo. Dangerous here. The eternal camera girl, Chie Hori, appears. So we actually saw her in the very first page of the first chapter with some dude who was crying over like rose petals. I think his name was like Kane or something like that. So very interesting. Okay, so let's jump into chapter 2. We pursue ghouls under the graven name of justice. A 22-page long chapter. The second season will go air. Yep, there's no end to the extra printing. Blah, blah, blah. All right, cool. Let's go into chapter 2, a driver's license. The camera girl who suddenly showed up named Chie Hori. The information she wants to sell is, no doubt about it, you're 24. That's a different 24 than I know. That's what I've been saying. While working as a free cameraman, I collect information and sell it. It's quite profitable. So, Ms. Hori, how do you know about Torso and us? I don't want to say that I'm a higher position than you. And you could just call me Chie Hori. Chie Hori would just make things longer. That position is what I don't understand. Investigative data is highly classified in the CGC. It'd be a big issue if they were being leaked. We could forcefully interrogate you. We can forcefully interrogate you in order to determine the cause of that leak. Yeah, go ahead if you want, but if you try to force me to talk, I'll only give you the bare minimum. Not the information you guys need for your search, but just the cause of the leak. Then I'll go home. Are you okay with that? Wouldn't you agree that if I converse solely as an information provider, that it'd be a benefit to us all? How about it? Yo, leader, ain't it better if we just talk? Okay. Well then, what kind of info do you have on Torso? Wait, before that, let's talk about the compensation. It's not for free. How much do you, 1 million, want? Haisei Sasaki's personal belongings. What? This little rat, she even knows about rank 1 Sasaki. If possible, things that are deeply ingrained with his scent would be best, like the stuff he wears. You a perv or something? I know a lot of pervs. What do you plan to do with them? Gift it to my model. That person. Gourmet! Because she's been gloomy and boring lately. Gloric, my pride. Okay, I'll try to do something about it. I don't really get it, but the information comes first. Okay, I think it'll be a big help. Personal belongings, I'm counting on you. Photos were torso hunted, huh? She'll give us the remaining info after we pay the compensation. So wouldn't they have that information already? That Hori camera woman, she didn't look promising at first, but her info is certain. You're not going to tell Sasan? As long as rank 1 Sasaki is our mentor, we have to operate as part of the Quinx Squad controlled by him. Even if we achieve something, he'll report it to the higher-ups as the QS squads, basically. He'll be the one credited for it. Understand that? What? But that's sneaky. Right, sneaky. For rank 1 Sasaki, the QS plan is just a big stepping stone for promotion. As a result, the individual becomes more important than the squad. Yo, this dude is so shiesty. About Sasaki. Sasaki doesn't like that. Our promotion means nothing to him. Shit, that kinky-haired bastard. Who does he think we are? Rank 3 Shirazu. You need money, and you need a promotion fast, right? Ain't that obvious? I accept it because there's compensation for being a test subject of the Quinx surgery. I need money, fast, and more. Then achieve not with the squad, but by yourself. That'll get you closer to your objective. This is my honest opinion. Got it. I'll do it. I won't let him get in my way. Yo, this dude is shady. I'm glad that you're such an easy fool to handle. So you're actually a nice guy, huh? That's not true. Now, I won't have any unnecessary trouble getting in my way. Identify Torso's face in a single month. Yeah. Accomplishing in just 1 month what the Shimoguchi squad's long been at a loss for. To be honest, this might be a little tight, but I don't think it's impossible if we all work together. It certainly is a hard mission, but it's good that there's an obstacle for us to cross together. If all of us in the QS squad combine this will teach everyone the importance of working together. This dude's gonna blab. Don't act so dumb, Sasan. Shirazu? I'm gonna do as I like. Hey, wait! Roger that. I'll give you Torso in a month. Uri! Enough! Sasaki, so you keep on insisting on solo investigations, all right. Looks like I have to teach those kids what a serious Sasaki is. Yo, he looks crazy. Mitsuki and I will get Torso before they do. Psycho's in charge of the house for now. Yes. Before we become united, I'll have them grasp their own limits. Just watch, you brats. You two first-class Shimoguchi, the serious Sasaki, the Sasorioso will pull an all-nighter tonight to gather data. He's losing it. Yo, what is this? District 23, the Ghoul Detention Center, Coach Leah, rank 1 Sasaki. I've been in contact with first class Mado. What is going on here? Okay, this dude looks crazy. Coachella prison head, Shinmei Haiseki, SS floor. This prison head is scary. His face has a punch, like always. The previous prison head, Misaka, lost her life by the agouti tree, and Coach Leah was dealt a huge blow. I'm expecting great things from the QS squad. But a human investigator with built-in Quinx, the bureau director sure has some bold ideas. I like it. It's fine, Wuchan. The walls are coated with Quinx steel. Quinx steel. Yeah, he's mispronouncing stuff, I think. The ghouls held into custody here are also weakened by an RC depressant. What happened to the Cesarius? Oh? Let me make it smaller again. I was wondering who it was. It's you, Heisei. SS-rated ghoul Danato Porpora. Nice timing. I was just bored. A Russian ghoul. He's a dangerous ghoul who killed investigators and caused many incidents. In Japan, he was running a Catholic orphanage and preyed upon the children he was looking after. Alias Priest, a.k.a. this dude's dad. Oh. All right. Where's your superior, Akira Mado? She's on a different case. How is it to be under a woman's thumb? It's pleasant as long as it's an excellent thumb. How have you been, Pora? Yo, they're just like friendly. Loose-lipped like always. Oh? There's a new one with you today. A little young one, too. Looks really tasty. I want to selfishly rip apart that belly and stuff my mouth full with those soft organs. Please don't tease him too much. Sit down. I'm sorry. Excuse me. All right. What kind of investigation is this? It's about the ghoul Torso. I'll bring up the data. His hunting areas are pretty spread apart. We think he's using a vehicle as means of transportation. All his victims are women. All of them only had their torso taken away. I see. So he's a torso mania, I guess. For ghouls, the head is an extremely important part. By completely understanding what he's eating, it amplifies the excitement of the meal. He satisfies himself with a different part while looking at the face. Everyone has their own taste of having fun. The head is no doubt the face of the meal. To humans, ghoul meals can be boring just because it's garnished by just a single flower. Not showing any interest in that flower and just leaving it be, he's quite choosy with his food, a picky eater, if you would. Isn't it because he's afraid? The eyes show emotion, the mouth spits out words, the face contains a massive amount of information. He's doing this in order to block that information. What if we assume that? A ghoul that's aware of his own power, yet is still afraid of humans. The reason for that must be he's either a ghoul that's blended into human society, or he's a ghoul who's hiding his identity and most likely has a normal job. I was going to say he could be in CCG, but they have those detectors. While being oppressed by his boss and clients, he's skillfully deceiving his surroundings. A job that includes knowledge of the streets, for instance. A taxi driver. Uri's been giving me so many taxi receipts. Rank 1 Sasaki. My investigation expenses 198,220 yen, please. It must have been because he's already narrowed it down. He's a sharp one. Thank you for your insights, Porpora. The excellence right now is only a nuisance. Sasaki, why does the CCG let someone like that live? When I look into that ghoul's eyes, it sends shivers down my spine. He's a very beneficial information provider for the CCG. That's why the authorities are using him. I don't like the idea of it, but someday he'll be disposed of. But until that day comes, that's right. Donato has to keep proving himself. Hayase, after you've solved this case, I want to tell you about a different case. Come alone next time. He wants to prove just how valuable he is. Isn't that the case with you as well? So I have a feeling this dude is eventually going to break out and go on a rampage. I don't remember if they said who captured him, but he's SS because you are the same as Donato, huh? All you're doing is indulging in this twisted self-value that you have of yourself. And if you don't, you won't last. Eventually you will break or become useless. Once that happens, you'll be discarded, right? Hayase, what is that? What was that? Donato has to keep proving himself. Isn't that the case with you as well? Is that his own, is that the ghoul in him talking? Ugh. I fell asleep, the usual again, huh? I'm probably worn out, but I have to do my best. Oh, he's got glasses. Why is he so obsessed about the torso? Which reminds me, the corpses of the victims were missing their legs too. If he's going to leave the head behind, there's no need to cut off both legs as well. So it has more mental implication. So it doesn't go away. It's insecurity. As long as it has legs, it looks like it'll go somewhere. Almost like a lover with an abnormal desire to monopolize. I see, to him the victim's torso is a lover. There might be a commonality with the owner of the torsos. Let's try contacting acquaintances of the victims. We might find clues to Torso's tastes. Screech! Just you wait, Torso. Where to? Please go straight. There's a message from the tree, Torso. This woman is... Who is this? And that's... Okay, so we already see Torso as just like a normal-looking dude. We can't see him from the front, but we see him from the back. He's just got like a normal hair color, and he is driving a taxi. And this female, the mystery deepens, is giving him a notice from Igori Tree. What can that possibly be? Let me know. Well, don't let me know in the comments below, because you guys probably have already read this. Don't do that. Let me know if you enjoy Tokyo Ghoul and you're enjoying the live reactions. Don't forget to softly touch the like button, gently massage that button swiftly. Click that subscribe if you haven't already. As always, this is Periodik saying see ya.